Oops, Daisy. Forgot to bring my bag. I forgot to bring my bag and my... what's that thing? My selfie stick. I forgot to bring my bag and my selfie stick. But I didn't plan on live streaming. But as you can see, I've got a rather long road to walk down today. Hi Strike, how are you? You're going to see me get proper worn out today, because I think this road, you can't really see it, but see if I can get you a better view of it. If you look carefully at the trees up there, that's how high the road is. It's going to drop down here for a bit, down here, and then it's going to go up really, really steeply. And this is the famous hill that I went down on my roller skates. And they still haven't put a footpath down here. Like a major route into another town, and they can't be bothered to put a footpath in, or a cycle path. But we'll maybe catch some speeders down here, because I think there's a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit on this road. But I'm pretty sure we'll catch someone doing 60 or 100, well, maybe 1,000 miles, 1,000 miles an hour. Have you guys and girls watched today's video? I'll tell you what, when I'm at the top, you look at the video, you look down there, it was the most frightening thing I've ever done in my life. I've only ever done it once, and I knew if I fell over, I was going to die. Hi JRB Games, I am on Wilbury Hills Road in Letchworth. Sorry if the camera keeps getting in my face like that, but I'm gonna oh, it's a railway line there. That's the train track. You probably can't see it. I would say I'm gonna walk up the top of this hill here, right down here. That's maybe a kilometre, and then I'm gonna walk along the top. You probably can't see that either. Hang on. There's a building there. That is called Fernhill School. And then I'm going to walk down a road called Monkland. So in total, I think about two kilometres. So maybe 30-minute walk, because I'm very slow. And I've got a really bad leg at the moment. And you kind of like think, do you lay in bed and relax and rest it, which I've been trying to do, or do you walk? And neither of them really works. If I stay in bed, it gets absolute agony on my side, and I've got a fizzy foot and a fizzy leg. I've got to wait till the 8th of December to go to doctors for that. I think our doctors like you to make an appointment in the future, so that perhaps you can just be dead and don't have to turn up. And when you go to a doctor, they always go, we need to send you to a specialist. Like, what is the point of a doctor? If you've got a problem with your leg, go and see a leg specialist, or a cardiovascular person, or somebody that deals with the issue, especially if you know yourself what's wrong. I have indeed, yes, I've met a few subscribers in public. Quite a scary experience, really, because when people approach me, you know, you don't really, I'm saying, you don't know who they are, but sometimes it's like, did you see how fast that was going? Live, I hope that got captured on live TV. He was doing over 100 miles an hour. But we're in the middle of nowhere now, so, well, not nowhere, because nowhere don't exist. But there's still crap everywhere, look, all over the floor. So most people drive down here quite sensibly. I mean, they're quite fast, like this BMW, he's quite fast, but he's braking a lot, but he ain't doing like absolutely mental speed. You don't really get a lot of motorbikes in this country on this road. They mainly stick to what's called the B roads. I'm going to get on the road anyway, because if I keep walking in the grass, it's hard work. So I'll get on the path. I'm going to walk on the road now, and when I see a car, I'm going to get on the grass. I've got waterproof shoes on, but it gets a bit uncomfortable walking. But on a road like this, you wouldn't want to ride at high speed on a motorbike. It's too bumpy. You'd be like flying through the air. So I wonder if we get any more maniacs. Shall we just video these cars as they go past so you can see how fast they're going? Right, you ready? They give me an idea of how fast they're travelling. You ready? Anyone going faster than that, you know they're being maniacs. I'm glad you like my brolly. It's a rather wrecked brolly from a charity shop for a couple of pounds as well. I'm glad you like that. I'm going to visit Tony. He's the one that gave me the idea for doing the video. I put quite a little bit of extra work into it. There's a couple of special effects in it. We should be moving to a new cell tower soon. Get a better signal again. So yeah, let's have a little look round. Not much to look at, is there? But I've walked quite a fair way. Did you like the Ripley one? I like that quite a lot, but I've forgotten what the name of it is. The four. There's a fast car. The 4 pictures in one. That was actually 4 separate videos that I sort of manually did that effect myself. It took quite a while to render it because you have to put the 4 videos and flip to. Marley! Oh my God, it's Marley. Marley's Guide to Life. You should watch how to make a sandwich. Marley. I am in Letchworth. Walking down a road. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, it's Lisa. Hello, Lisa. We've got to give Lisa a big kiss. You ready? Mwah. There you go, Lisa. That's about the best. How many wigs do you have? I threw one wig away, so I know that was a black long one. It's really manky. Look, I've got a purple wig, a red wig, and a long wig. I think that's just 3. That's all, 3 wigs. I was going to go to London to get some more, but we kept getting that lockdown thing, didn't we? Now the next bit's going to be dodgier because there's no footpath and I've got to go under a brick bridge. So I'm just going to hog the whole road here. I'm so glad. My phone keeps telling me I'm live. Oh, someone's Tesco bag. Yes, I can see a new subscriber, but not in live chat. I don't get your real name, only your channel name. But to be honest, I've got a terrible memory for remembering who people are anyway. So unless people chat regularly on my channel, I forget who they are. I mean, I couldn't even remember Pennywise's name for ages. There's the train, look. That's the train that goes from London King's Cross to Cambridge. So he stops off at, that's on his way to Letchworth from Hitchin. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm getting No! I got a train from Sandy. I don't think it's raining now, to be honest. But the thing is, if I don't put the brolly up, it keeps going dark. This helps keep the colour right on the thing. If I take that, I think it just gives a bit of colour to the video, doesn't it? There's a massive puddle up here. Oh, so anyway, Lisa, I got a train to from Sandy to Hitchin, and I'm walking from Hitchin to Letchworth because that's what I want to do. You've got to try and negotiate walking past this giant puddle now. If you look, you can't see the cars. Look, so no car, and then it'll just pop up. See, just pops up. So if you're not watching, one of my friends died on this hill. Well, I don't know if they were my friends, just it was someone I knew. They overtook a dust cart lorry going up the hill, and they were really. Let me put my brolly down a sec. Hang on. They were on the wrong side of the road, and they hit another car or dust cart head on. Hopefully I won't get killed here, because there isn't very much room to walk here. But that's why I brought the brolly as well, so that people can be more aware of me when I'm walking, because it's quite dangerous here. Yeah, look, you can see it's quite a narrow. It's a beautiful bridge though, isn't it? Look, all made of brick. One brick on top of another brick. So we put the brolly back up. But yeah, that's why I'm using the brolly really, so that people can see me. You don't want to be walking down a road like this dressed in black. It's a very busy road. You want to see how busy it is, look. So I'm going to put the brolly, I forgot, I put it down once. I'm going to put it down because I can't walk in the road with the brolly up in the air. I can walk me like this. I've never been first class on a plane. The only time I've been airborne was in a glider. Hang on, let me put this brolly together. It's gonna go. I'm gonna get all dizzy now. Just bear with me. The brolly's flapping around in my face. Right, there you go. I'm quite a practical person, so using yeah. I got expelled from school on my last day. That's pretty cool, wasn't it? Me and my mates found the staff cabinet and got drunk, nicked all the booze. Oh my God, there's some absolutely beautiful birds of prey here. People get so angry because they have to slow down for me. Yeah, there's a big bird of prey going around trying to kill other birds. Well, I'm going to have to walk on the mud a bit. I could leave my... Yeah, some people are giving me space now. I'm going to try and get that bird on the camera for you. I like the TikTok one with the clock. That's my favourite intro. Oh. Here it is, look, see if you can see that bird. Oh, well, where is it? It's not even worth, you're not going to see it. There's this massive bird in front. I mean, but my camera's just not picking it up at all. It's in the field looking for rabbits. But every time I get closer, it keeps going further up the hill. Strike, you're fine. Annie Cat, hello, how are you? Welcome to the Tangobaldy Show. This is the time where you ask. There's 3 of the birds. Wow. I've walked down this road for... must be over 40 years in my life, and I've never seen so many birds of prey. Well, I've waited long enough for the cars. They'll have to move out my way. Oh, they are amazing. Calm down, they don't want to give you any space at all. They will like run you over completely. So that's why I just stick my brolly out. So the first thing now, hi Richard, I think I love you too. And I'm definitely not getting soaked by a car when I'm walking through this. So we're going up that hill now, which doesn't look much like a hill. It's a bit scary here now because I'll have to make sure I walk on the grass because the cars will just pop over the hill and I won't see them. No, it's amazing, isn't it? Normally they're right on the ball, aren't they? I think what it is, a lot of them must be in Australia. The Sami guys, they're in Australia. So yeah, this is going to be really awkward to walk on. Oh, dead bird. Yuck. Don't want to look at that. Already just dead. Massive black raven on the floor. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on the path here. But as I get further up, I think I can walk on this. Yeah, I'll walk on this grass now. Most of the trolls get banned anyway. Wow, this is hard work. If I was in the army, I wouldn't be moaning. There we go. Get up that hill, you fatty! Right, I'm gonna just stay on the. I'm gonna stay on the road because if I try walking up that grass, it's quite lumpy, and hopefully my brolly will show people where I am. Well, the road's pretty clear. Definitely got to be aware of what you're doing down here. Okay. starting to burn now. When we get to the top. Oh. More questions. Have you ever been on your phone, laying on your bed, then accidentally open your camera and see your face and get scared for a second? Because it happened to me. Oh gosh, that's quite amazing. I haven't actually done that, but I should think it's quite funny. I kind of get scared by bugs. So, it's so noisy. If I see a pen lid on the floor or on my table, sometimes that scares me because I think it's like a bug or something, or a beetle. Because I used to chew pen. Do you know what? These shoes say they're waterproof, but they started to feel a bit chilly. I used to chew pen lids. And one day I picked up a pen lid when I was laying on the sofa, and it was a giant black beetle. And it actually got in my mouth, and I'm like, ah! Well, worse than that. Oh. I'll put, when we get round the corner, I will put the brolly back up so you can see my face clearer. I'm still amazed that there's no footpath after all these years. They talk about being healthy. It wouldn't take much to put a little, or even just cut the grass regular. I don't know what, I'll tell you what percentage. I think the scariness comes from my mean sister Wendy telling me that I had worms in my roast beef dinner, and when I was little, and they weren't worms, they were the string holding the meat together. But she said they were worms, and I believed her. I was only probably about 5. Comes a nice big lorry. But yeah, look, you can see it disappearing in the distance down the hill. Advertising. It was, yeah. Have you guys actually watched the programme called Face Your Fears? I put that on the other day and I couldn't watch it. They were eating like giant hissing cockroaches live. So like sheep testicles and stuff. It was absolutely foul. Well, how can people watch that kind of show? I need to move. Next time, I'm going to walk the other way up the A505 and come down a road called Hillbrow and Highfield, because this is too dangerous, this road. It's nice to walk up, but it's nicer when you're a kid and you don't. I like Asterix because I like Obelix and Getafix. I just love the way they fight each other in that. But my favourite animated would have to be Tom and Jerry from Walt Disney. Is it Walt Disney? It's not Walt Disney, is it? Is Tom and Jerry Walt Disney? It's not, surely. I'm going to be proper scaring people here. They come round the corner and they just see some geezer walking. So how's the sound quality for you lot? Because this is, I'm just holding this in my frozen hand now and it is raining a lot. Just want to get the brolly back up. Wait till you get a blob of rain on the lens and you won't, it'll look like a fisheye then, won't it? Fisheye lens. I can say walking up that hill has helped my leg. Gets the circulation going. So I think Thank you. I think where I live, there's not here and talk actually. If you walk that way, down there, that takes you to Ickleford. That's a lovely little village. And then if you turn right at the end, you go to Olsey. Right, we're going to go off the road now. So we've got a public footpath here. Public footpath. I'm just going to wipe my phone. Let's get the brolly back up. Oh dear. Oh dear. Look at me brolly. Inside out. Come on. That's it. There we go. You can see me again now. Oh. Maybe it was Looney Tunes. But Tom and Jerry, yeah, I mean, you can't beat Tom running around the corner and getting smashed in the face with a frying pan and having his head stuck in it. So yeah, this used to be farmland, but you can see it's most British farms now, they're derelict. I don't know where we're getting all our food from. I mean, they fly it in from Spain and Turkey and everywhere. We just stopped growing food. And then they build houses all over it. Camera on the phone. But this place is called the Roman Camps. And it's a big hole. I don't know if the Romans dug it out of the ground. Yeah, this used to be corn or wheat farm here. So when you're a kid, you used to come up here and play in the fields, and occasionally you'd get scared to death because the combine harvester would start coming along, and you'd be like petrified, thinking, well, if I fell asleep I'd get all mushed up by the combine harvester, but I'm pretty sure they'd see you. But anyway, yeah, the Roman Camps is over here, and I'm not going to go down it, but it's just a big hole, big massive hole, and it's all overgrown now with prickly bushes. But when I was a kid, you could go down there and play, and it was fantastic play area. But say it's all overgrown now. It's a shame they don't clear it out and let the kids ride their bicycles up and down the hills like we used to. Centre of Letchworth. I wonder where that is. Oh, that's cool. I've got something enabled where you can do special emojis on the channel, but I'd rather people send me money if they're going to pay through PayPal, or get something off my Amazon wish list. I don't want super chats. That's what I'm thinking about. I don't want people doing super chats or donating money on the channel unless they really have to. I believe there's a lamppost here. Hang on, let's try and get this boy back up. There we are. Yeah, I think someone's had a little bash here. Used to be a lampshade. Oh, is that a bit of armoured cable? Oh, that's a nice. Do you know what? If I lived in Letchworth, I'd be very tempted to come along, but you wouldn't be able to do it, and cut that pipe. Look at that lamp. There'd be nothing wrong with that lamp. And grab a bit of that armoured cable. I need a bit of cable like that. So I don't know whether it just fell over in the wind. They make new lampposts and they're rubbish now. And they have non-replaceable bulbs. Bright white. I think they've just fixed this in as well. Look, they've put all Look at the state. Wow. How on earth did that happen? Look at that. You see how that's like hacked off. Great big piece of metal, just like, it's like someone just got hold of it like a... What's that animal? That giant... Yeah, we're lucky in this country. We have very clean tap water. I mean, people moan about it because they say it's got fluoride in and other chemicals and stuff, but at least it is safe to drink. But most people are now drinking out, a lot of people are drinking bottled water now, which is just absolutely stupid, because most of the bottled water countries as well. Is there any reason why your water's bad? Does it not get do you not have proper cleaning facilities for it then? Because I know if you go to India and you eat like salad and stuff, if it's been washed in normal water or it hasn't been cleaned properly, it can make you really ill. So this is this local cemetery, absolutely ram-packed now. When I was a kid, it wasn't even half full. But what amazes me, why has it only got that amount of people in it? Because surely, for the amount of people that have lived in Letchworth all my life, must be tens of thousands of people died. Where do they go? Because there's only thousands in that graveyard. But anyway, imagine living there, look. Living there and looking out. Some dad jokes. Oh, I don't really know any dad jokes. No, I don't know any, sorry. My comedy's is better when I'm not actually live streaming. When I'm at home, I'm really good at it. So yeah, imagine living here. This is Fernhill School, the local school. My sister went there, Natalie. Natalie didn't go here. At least I don't think so. I think Natalie went to Borstal. She was a naughty girl, Natalie. Probably didn't even go to school. She did all the education after she left. So yeah, there's Fernhill School. Can't even see that. So this place is Monk's Close. Looks a lovely little place to live in there. I would have liked to live there. And for you lovely people, I will show you my childhood home. And that home is where I learnt everything I learnt about surviving, because what a horrible place it was to be. I'll let this man come through with his lovely doggy. Yeah, I'm not one to go on about it, but wow. It took quite a lot of... When you get a lot of trauma in your life, it takes a lot to go to somewhere. And my friend lives very close to where I used to live as a kid. And you can see it out his window. And it used to get me quite stressed, but I'm fine about it now. Let's have a bit of history on where we live. This house here, we won't show you the actual house, but this house here, a lady lived here and her name was Pansy Potter, and she lived there in 1975. She lived in that house, and she was a proper, I'm laughing at it now, but it wasn't funny. They really bullied the lady as well. But yeah, she really gave some grief to them. But yeah, I lived in one of these houses down here. I think I lived in, let's find it, one of those, that one down there, I think. and we had a lady called Mrs. Burns. Let's tell you who used to live in those 4 houses. We used to know everyone down here, and the houses down here all had the same back door key. So if you got locked out, you just asked your neighbour to borrow their back door key lock, and you could let yourself in. I think it was about every 2 or 3 houses had a different keyhole. So yeah, Mrs. Burns lived there, Mrs. Fletcher lived there, I lived there, and no, hang on, is that right? I think so. No, I think I might be pointing to the wrong house. Yeah, that's better. Mrs. Burns lived there, Mrs. Fletcher lived there, I lived there, and some old woman lived there. She was horrible. Horrible lady. See if I can get a better look of the front. Yeah, they're quite big, aren't they? And the bylaws, it used to be you're not allowed to park on the grass, and you have to have a hedge. Well, look, I've got to end my stream now because I'm going to go and see my friend. I'm sure he's absolutely cannot wait to see me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And that wasn't too long, was it? A 38-minute walk from wherever I started streaming. And go watch today's video because it is kind of funny. All right, see you all later. Bye, Richard. Mwah.